Hello again, folks. Welcome to the podcast known as the Wild Street Fighting Podcast. I have no idea why I named it this thing. It is too long, so we're just going to call it WFP for short. Anywho, so far it's just duos of me and Spirit. Say hello, Spirit.
Woo-hoo. Hey, how you doing?
And in case you guys haven't known, the Spirit is an acronym for something. The S in Spirit stands for Super Wildfang. The P stands for Petition Wildfang to be better. R stands for Rico King Wildfang. The I stands
we're gonna
for,
be here all day, folks.
The I stands for Ariota, not Wildfang. And the T stands for Tango Echo Lima Wildfang. Thank you. So we're gonna start off with the wrestling part. What was that?
Nothing.
Were you confused?
No, you do you.
Thought so. Anywho, I'm Wildfang. If you haven't noticed, what was that?
You're special.
I am not special, because I don't think you should be talking to me like that. Get out the damn window, Gus. Anywho, we're gonna start with wrestling today, because the wrestling. Yeah, the wrestling. Before we started this podcast, I'm pretty sure you just told me something that was very hilarious. Can you explain what that was?
Oh, yeah. So while I'm just sitting here trolling along on social media, I see that they're on change.org, which I don't know if you guys know, that's the place where a lot of petitions and stuff like that, you end up being. There is a petition on change.org titled Justice for Alexa Bliss. Their goal is to get 500 signatures. They have 212. This is the title for this petition. On the July 31st edition of SmackDown, our hero Alexa Bliss was assaulted by a thug named Bray Wyatt. The reason for this is to see the criminal brought to justice. Please sign this to see our queen brought... Oh, first of all, this doesn't even make no sense. Please sign this to see our queen brought get the justice she deserves. Yeah, So that should probably tell you who the hell, how old this person is that probably made this, because you can't even form sentences correctly. Jesus Christ. I mean, the stuff with like JD and all that back and forth or whatever like that, like, yes, he was wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she knows, like, she has to know the power that she has of social media. Like, she has to know the fact that her followers, I think they call Blissfits or some stupid shit like that they were sitting this man death threats and his family death threats, people that weren't even involved in this. She's had to have known this. Like, even with the dude that sit here freaking asked her out on a date, spent $430 to ask her out on a date and she rejected it. Like, she has to know, okay, yeah, this is getting a little bit too crazy.
Wait,
this is just ridiculous.
Wait, repeat that? He did what?
So it was the name of the thing, the site kind of escapes me. So pretty much it's kind of like something that, like, and all celebrities have done it. It's where, like, you can ask them a question, or the money and the proceeds and stuff like that goes to, it actually goes to stuff. So it's not like just the celebrities are kind of just like, pay me money, like, really, like, okay. But apparently, and it's like other wrestlers are on there. I forgot who. Was it AJ Styles is on there? I forgot which other wrestlers are on there. But Alexa Bliss is on there, and apparently this dude paid like $430, and it's like a video that you would do, and he did a video of like him asking Alexa Bliss out, and in her response, granted she wasn't like, in her response it was probably as easy and I want to say as professional as she could possibly be. She's like, well, while I'm flattered, this and that and that, unfortunately, there's somebody that's going to be out there for you that's going to appreciate you and love you for you. And I am
Yeah.
also currently dating somebody. So it's, as much as I don't like Alexa Bliss or like her as a person, whatever, but that was professional or whatever like that. But I forgot what ended up happening with the with the money, but I was like, yo, this shit is getting out of hand, and it's really getting out of hand. It's getting really bad. It's getting terribly bad. Like, I don't understand, and I'm not saying that
I mean,
like,
she is dating somebody, so I understand that part.
Yeah, and she's not, like, I just don't get it. Like, if I was to have to pick between, I guess, her and Charlotte, I guess I'll have to go with her, looks wise, but I just don't get it.
Well,
like, out of anything, like, I would rather sit here and freaking Mandy Rose. If I was to pick my favorite blonde in WWE, Mandy Rose. Like, Jesus.
yeah, that was pretty weird. But I could see that she turned him down because, that was pretty fucking weird. Even I thought that was weird. Like, dude, you are aware she's dating somebody. And even then, it's, come on, bro. You already do.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't know why people think that, and it's like, I can't even explain it because it's just one of those things where, oh, it's Cameo. Thank you, it's Cameo. So,
oh, okay. Yeah, where you can pay for people
called,
to say stuff and all that good stuff. And I'm like,
yeah,
no.
There we go. It's called Cameo.
No.
And
I would never
you
pay.
Buy, you would buy a personalized message from celebrities and chat with them or something like that. And I'm like, first of all, you want me to sit here and spend out of my hard-earned money? I am in a working class. You want me to sit here and spend $300, $400, $500, $600 to sit here and have a personalized message? Like, even if I was to get a personalized message from, shit, I don't know, The Undertaker, I'm still not paying $400 for that.
Some of them
I
are
love
cheap.
The Undertaker. Yeah, some of them are cheap, but I'm not paying $400 to talk to. No, I'm alright. I'm okay.
I mean, are you sure you wouldn't just say hello to, like, you wouldn't Cameo like The Undertaker, be like, hey buddy, thank
$20.
Like, stop wrestling, you piece of fecal matter.
$20, $20 whole dollars. I wouldn't even do 50. That's too. Here's $20.
I'm looking at the Cameo
ads. Stone Cold or The Rock. Nope, $20.
Damn, some of these people are expensive. Big E's $125.
Who?
Big E.
See, that's not like.
Wait, Ernie Hudson? Is he alive?
Oh shit! Hold on, let's look this up. What's his? Is that? Yeah,
Ernie Hudson.
Ernie Hudson.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's alive.
Okay. But yeah, I'm looking at some of these people and.
Oh, you should know who Ernie Hudson is. That's the dude. Remember, he was when we was watching Grace and Frankie.
Oh yeah, I know who that is. Yeah. I thought. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he is alive. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the one that was Frankie's. Yeah.
Yeah, some of these people are actually $20 and $24, so that makes sense. But when I see $195 and $150, $80, Mick Foley $75.
Okay, see, Mick Foley, like I would do Mick Foley. I do Mick Foley for. I mean, well, granted, like I said, $20, but yeah, I'm like, I'm just going like, you want me to sit here and pay $400 400 smackos. Montel Jordan is $100. Shit, even somebody like Flavor Flav is only $250. Flavor Flav is $250, but you want to pay $400 for Alexa? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
The guy that played Debo, he's $100. Hey, I would pay that. I would just ask him, hey, you still keep that bike or?
That's hilarious. Moving on. Yeah, that is, not gonna lie, that is pretty weird. It was kind of obvious she would turn him down, but that's his fault for kind of spending his hard-earned money just so he could try to date one of his idols and not realizing she's already dating somebody, and that's not, it's not particularly her fault. It's just like, come on, bro. But let's move on. Nia Jax is back for some reason. And in storyline, she was having beef with Shayna Baszler. And then they brawled, which was not good in the slightest. And then after they brawled...
With her good. You can sit here... Okay, last thing. I'm so sorry. I'm just going to mention this only because I'm still scrolling. Bianca Belair, $60. I would pay that. Matter of fact, where my wallet at? Because I would pay that. $400 for no damn Alexa Bliss, and then got Bianca on $60. What? Anyway, continue.
Nia Jax, per storyline, while she was attacking an official during that brawl, she got suspended because she attacked an official. Are you going for the storyline with Nia Jax, or am I the only one that says I don't care what Nia Jax gets into, she's still trash as a wrestler?
I don't understand. Well, you know what? It's gonna get to the point where, like I said, how the whole thing with Naomi and the hashtag that started with her, it's going to get like that with Nia Jax, but bad. Like, people are already sitting here outraged and stuff like that, especially what they did, she did with Kairi Sane. And it's going to cut it. It's a ticking time bomb. I kid you not. It's just going to hurt somebody. And, as much as we joke about Nia Jax and all that other kind of stuff, but she's not good.
Yeah.
In the ring. She's not good at her craft.
She never will be good at this said craft. She's like legit crap, and she literally, I wouldn't be surprised if she actually legit injured an actual person.
Well, injured them to the point where not only that they're going to sit here and be out, or just severely injure them, where, it's like, oh shit, look at that, because Nia Jackson fucked up a move, whatever like that. Oh, yay, my ACL is fucking torn up. Or I don't know, my shoulder is fucked up. I gotta get back surgery. I don't know. Oh, look at that, I'm dead.
At that point, that's what's gonna happen. That is what's gonna happen.
It's just so terrible because, and you would think that. Oops. Well, actually, I'm not gonna say it because then it'll segue. What's oops?
I accidentally hit my mic with my headphone.
Oh, I was gonna say it would segue to another topic on the thing, but you would figure that, okay, after The Rock did what he did with XFL and stuff, and his wife, that Vince was like, all right, cool, fuck you, but I'm over your cousin. But I don't know why they still protect her so much. I just don't understand why. Like, it's blatantly, there's certain things that WWE does that is just blatantly obvious. Blatantly obvious that WWE is racist. Blatantly obvious that they sit here and protect Nia Jax.
I mean, the group, though, they have a group of black people, and it's unnecessary.
And because we can't be on our own, you gotta stick us together every fucking time. Hey, black dudes, alright, here you go.
Yeah.
Like, I swear to goodness, you probably gonna see Cedric Alexander in that group. You're probably about to see, Ricochet in that group. I'm surprised they didn't put fucking Titus in there.
Really?
Another big, tall, black, muscular dude. They about to put Titus. I swear to goodness, we about to see Titus
in the Hurt Locker. Yeah, if it's literally a group of just black people, I swear to God, I'm gonna Oh God, I will actually cut that shit up.
I guarantee you, that's all they do. Like, oh, okay, you Japanese, all right, so you're gonna have to either come out with a kimono, or you gonna be a ninja if you do.
Poor Tozawa.
You you black, oh, you gotta be paired up together. Gotta have a black friend, black buddy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, homie, yeah, you gotta have a homie. Yeah, your G, yeah. 'Cause you black. We do.
Yeah, it's
Jesus Christ.
yeah, it's
Surprised they're
getting
not trying to pair up Bianca Belair and fucking Naomi together.
If they had did that, I would have been like, yeah, no. At this point, you guys are looking more and more racist. Speaking of racist, I feel as though the Kabuki Warriors was super racist. Even going back and looking at it, I was like, yeah. And then they tried to make it seem like what's her name leaving was so sad. And last time I saw it, I was like, no, it was not. Don't do that. She left on a note of her doing absolutely fucking nothing.
The best thing Kyrie has done was when she won the May's first winner of the Mae Young Classic, and when she I would admit with the NXT, I would not have had her lost the championship like literally immediately afterwards. Because then, like with the whole making Shayna Baszler, I think Shayna Baszler was like the first 2-time NXT Women's Champion.
Yeah.
Which in itself was fine because she brought, was bringing the division up, whatever. But I wouldn't have Kyrie lost it like so soon. I would have Kyrie held on to it for a little bit longer.
But, exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Then you brought her up. Then like you made her heel, which alright, it was kind of a little bit weird at first, but then she worked into it, and you paired her with Asuka, which is like, okay, yeah, y'all got two Jap girls, yeah, here you go, together.
Yeah, the Kabuki Warriors. And I was like, this is not racist in the slightest, but whatever.
Yeah, and then I liked the thing with, it just was super freaking weird. It just was like, okay. And she's like, this is, I'm a pirate, so I'm just going on another voyage. I'm like, you going back home to your husband. I don't blame you. Goodbye.
Yeah, and also people are getting infected by the virus in WWE currently. And one of the first things they showed off when they said, "Oh, we're gonna test all our people," was literally Montez and what's his name going into the crowd of people, and I was like, "Oh shit! You guys forgot that you were in the middle of a pandemic, and you guys literally forgot this. Why?" At this point, I'm just like, "Yo, I can't really fucking fault you. I only call you stupid." And if you're still with the WWE at this point, I'm just like, yo, have fun with that.
Like, that's why people be sitting here getting pissed with Roman Reigns. I'm like, shit, I do the same damn thing. No, I'm staying home. Roman, you've been out for like 3-4 months. Yep.
Yeah, because he has an exact excuse on why he's not doing it, and it makes sense because he wants to not die or bring his family closer to death. It makes complete sense, and I'm like, I'm with you on that.
All them kids he got, nah. And then I be like, so what's the necessary safety precautions that you have to do it? Oh, we're just doing temperature checks. Okay, no, thank you. I'm gonna just stay home.
Thank you. Like, it's like, yo, I don't blame you in the slightest. I don't blame you in the slightest.
If I was in Roman's position, if I was that top person in the company, what you gonna do? Fire me? I would love to see that. Yeah, fire me. So then, guess what? The very next day, I kid you not, Tony Khan and them, they will be all over it. Yeah, yeah. Let WWE ain't firing Roman. Roman will be there for forever. All he doing is just adding this shit to his contract. But like I said, he ain't going nowhere, so it's not doing anything. I'm surprised. Bray Wyatt is back this soon, but I guess in his situation, he's trying to make up for that god awful shit that happened to him. He who shall not be named, because he just had a son.
Who?
A son? No, excuse me, a daughter. He just had a baby.
Who?
Bray Wyatt.
Oh.
Bray Wyatt.
Oh.
Yeah, him and JoJo.
Of course,
so I'm surprised he's back. Well, that's Well, that's why he was gone. What was that pay-per-view where it was the handicap match where it was the Miz and Morrison versus Braun Strowman?
Yeah.
That's why we got that instead of the Bray Wyatt, the Fiend joint, because he was out.
Ugh. Yeah, that match was fucking dumb.
That match was hot fire. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes. That match was fucking dumb.
Match was hot fire. Fire.
Hell, what is going on with
Almost.
this? Whatever. But yeah. Yeah, I can get that. But moving on, because we segue to everything. Let's talk about that Raw Underground stuff. Did you see Raw Underground?
Confused. I'm so confused. I don't understand.
Well,
I'm so confused. So instead of them fixing what's wrong with goddamn Raw and SmackDown, y'all about to add like some other shit on here?
yeah, it's just a bunch of fighting without the wrestling, and I was like,
but it's stupid because it's
still
scripted.
fake. Yeah. It's still fake.
Oh my god, it's still scripted. Y'all trying to do like a fake ass UFC. Yo, Brock, if I was Brock Lesnar, I'd be cracking my ass up if I would have saw that shit. And Vince would have called me. No, I only answered the goddamn phone. Don't call me. I would block his ass. Call me with this shit. Oh my god. I don't.
Yeah, that's actually quite hilarious if you think about it. You're right though. You are 100% correct. That is very agitating. But yeah, Raw Underground so far, I'm not gonna lie to you. It looked interesting until the Hurt Locker hopped up on the ring and started beating up everybody, and I was like, the fucking Hurt Locker, of course.
Is it the Hurt Locker or the Hurt Business?
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure that I wasn't saying it incorrectly.
Yeah, it's the Hurt Black People. Anywho,
to hurt that is actually the correct name, to hurt black people, because that's what they're doing.
Literally, when it came to look, first of all, I'm getting sick and tired of MVP even wrestling right now. I was like, look, Mavip, get the fuck out of the ring. Stop it. Second, why do we keep getting Mr. Bobby Trashley? Why do we keep trying to give him mouthpieces when we should be developing his goddamn mic skills?
Well, certain things. So I will say, so it's kind of like the same thing how in AEW, how they have Taz and Brian Cage.
Yeah.
Brian Cage hasn't said a goddamn word, but Taz is that damn good on the mic. That's kind of what these dudes are kind of, when you look at certain people, it's kind of like, oh, if you talk, it kind of pulls away or brings down, like, you're supposed to be just this big monster. You're supposed to just stand there. Just stand there, shadow box. Just stand there, just look brooding, just sinister. And then you're supposed to have a good mouthpiece. Brock Lesnar don't fucking say nothing. He got Paul Heyman.
Because when Brock Lesnar talks, all you hear is, I'm Brock Lesnar.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude. Brian Cage.
F5. Suplex City, bitch.
Brian Cage, he got Taz. Taz is his mouthpiece. Brian Cage don't say shit. You got Jake the Snake with Lance Archer. Lance don't say, well, Lance will say some stuff, but not like, he don't be sitting there cutting promos. That's what Jake's is there for, his mouthpiece. So they're supposed to be there, or at least MVP is supposed to be there as far as like a mouthpiece. Now, it seems like that MVP is kind of taking the role kind of like of Arn Anderson, how Cody still cuts all his promos, does all his stuff, and then Arn is just kind of there, kind of maybe helps out a little bit here and there, whatever like that, and just stands behind Cody, and it's like, oh yeah, hey Arn, hey, how you doing? You look good. That's not what MVP needs to do. MVP needs to be whatchamacallit's mouthpiece, because I don't want to hear Bobby Lashley talk. Bobby Lashley is garbage.
I am Bobby Lashley.
Your thing is funny. Your thing is that you want him to get better. No, he don't need to talk. That's the best medicine for him. He don't need to talk. Here you go. Here's MVP.
I am Bobby Lashley, and I had a beef with these people, Therefore, I'm going to beat them up because I am Bobby Lashley.
Like
Yay.
Shelton Benjamin, you don't need to give him a mouthpiece, or Shelton can talk, so Shelton's fine. It's just Bobby Lashley. So
They don't use Shelton Benjamin at all.
I forgot he was still employed. Anywho.
I also forgot he was employed. So, speaking of people that's employed, guess who's you know what? No, let's not skip that. Let's talk about Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio versus Seth Rollins.
Poor Dominic.
Huh?
Poor Dominic.
Yeah, he has to sit in the WWE world and probably do the exact same moves as his dad. Probably the same botches.
That is literally probably his only that's the only thing in his damn contract. If I was all right, here's perfect. All right. I'm Dominic. Looking at my contract. Hey, I kind of noticed that there's like some stuff missing. It's just only like just the pay for like these appearances.
Yeah.
But it says here in bold, must do 619s and everything my father would do. Shouldn't there be like something more? Like this is literally only a 1-page contract.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon. Well, my father's trying to ask for some more money, so
I mean, we're trying to get you into the business.
We're not going to pay you quite as much because you're not really on our roster. So, but you could do the 619 thing, right? Yeah. Do that.
Yeah. Do the frog splash. Hurricanranas. And you're gonna come out. And I'm predicting this now. He's gonna come out to Rey Mysterio's theme. Probably wear a mask or something, or an eye patch or something to signify Rey Mysterio, or Rey Mysterio's gonna be in attendance. Dominic's gonna lose because of Rey Mysterio. I already know this. Like, you don't gotta tell me shit.
Because of an eye patch. Oh my god, an eye patch.
He's gonna win.
I don't see if Dominic wins this, then first of all, Seth Rollins we've already joked and said Seth Rollins is like just such a complete huge ass pussy. Like, he's literally a walking vagina. If he loses to somebody that has not even been at the Performance Center, now granted, Dominic, has wrestled and all that other kind of stuff. He's been in wrestling, at least in that sense, because there's like a photo of him. I think he was like 7, and he's was there with Jeff Hardy. So like, he's been around wrestling like all his life, so that's fine. And I think he was doing some independent stuff, if I can recall, when I looked up his profile or whatever like that.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But at the same time, not enough where you need to send him be beating Seth Rollins or people like in that top tier anyway. Seth Rollins loses. Seth Rollins is done. First of all, the curb stomp, after the whole thing with the Fiend, everybody should be kicking out of that damn thing. And my 12-year-old niece should be kicking out of the damn curb stomp. And then you gonna have this man lose to Dominic? Yeah. No.
That would be funny.
It would be fucking hilarious.
I
would laugh. I would just laugh so hard. I would just laugh my ass off if he lost. Oh my god.
Yeah, it would be pretty funny. But, Dominic's gonna lose, so I mean, why would they let the Spanish guy win versus the guy that they call aka CrossFit Jesus? So we both know what's gonna happen.
Do we still call him that?
No, because no one likes him anymore because he's a dick.
I just want to make sure.
Like, he's a dick. He's literally been a dick for a while, and people just stop caring at this point. So no one cares. And if you are still calling him CrossFit Jesus, when's the last time you seen him do CrossFit? Because he can't legally go to a gym and do CrossFit. Now during COVID,
he's probably snacking on stuff, whatever Becky asked him to bring home.
Yeah.
Or Rebecca, excuse me.
Yeah.
Newsflash, everybody.
He gonna be gone for a while. I can't wait.
He tapped that.
I'm gonna be like, yes. I just can't wait till he's being a dad. Maybe we're gonna get a show called Seth and Becky or something.
I just thought of something. I just thought of an actual real petition that we actually need to start instead of the Alexa Bliss one. Mm-hmm. We need to start a petition for Andrade to knock up Charlotte Flair.
No, I'm good. I don't want to hear about it.
Think
because
about it.
She's going to leave and then come back and get a championship match, then get the belt.
Okay, but she will be gone for over a year. Like, what makes more sense for her to be gone for maternity leave, or her being gone for like a few months for leaky boobs?
They're both equally terrible.
Yeah, but she will be gone longer.
They're still equally terrible because she's going to come back immediately and get a championship match and then win the championship.
What you mean immediately? What, she going to pop the baby and then the next day come back?
Yeah, she's going to pop the baby, come back the next day, then she's going to be a champion, and then she's going to be...
Oh, my God.
And then, like, literally, while she's in the match, she's going to have breast milk leaking. So, I mean...
Oh, my God.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it was an idea.
Moving on. Drew versus Randy Orton, which is also at SummerSlam. How did you feel about them two getting paired up? I honestly wish that Drew McIntyre had somebody like Dominic Dojovac or a fucking Punishment Martinez.
Who?
Damian Priest. Dominic Dojovac, or like somebody from NXT like Damian Priest.
Dijakovic,
yes.
Oh, you're so cute.
I love him.
No, I'm making fun of you, but you're cute.
Ew.
Yeah, it's rather unfortunate because I don't know if you guys remember when we for the Royal Rumble and stuff like that, how hard Galactic was like, bruh, they just need to give this to freaking Drew McIntyre. It is his time. He needs the freaking championship. He needs to win this. He is hot. Please. And that's when we still had crowds. And it just was so lovely. And he won it. He Claymore kicked Brock Lesnar's ass the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, and then wrestled Big Show right after it for some reason.
It was just so terrible.
And then they tried to make it seem they forgot to edit
the Royal Rumble, not WrestleMania, Royal Rumble.
Oh, my bad.
When he won the Royal Rumble, not WrestleMania. Yeah. But I was saying that was like the last time we had a crowd. The last time we had a crowd or whatever. So it's been very unfortunate.
Yeah, Charlotte got booed out the fucking building.
I know. It was so unfortunate for Drew because this is like this WWE championship, and just like how they would be sitting there, WWE always blames the champions when it comes to the ratings, which sucks. There's no crowd. There's no people either booing him or being quiet or cheering him. So we don't know what the reaction. They don't know what our reactions are because we're at home in front of the TV. Well, not me, because I'm not watching this shit. But I just watch the highlights. But so it's very unfortunate for Drew because it sucks because we wanted him to get this championship and he got it at the worst possible fucking time. Same thing with Jon Moxley. So it's not nothing that there's their fault. But having said that, him and Randy Orton, that's fine because they're both damn good wrestlers, both really good on the mic, all the other kind of stuff. But I just really think that they're going to have Drew lose the championship just because of the fucking ratings and stuff, which, in my honest opinion, sucks ass. And it
better not be Randy Orton.
Well, Drew they haven't given him Bobby Lashley, the Big Show, we're fucking counting that.
No.
The Miz, excuse me, not the Miz, Dolph Ziggler. Actually, he about to get Dolph Ziggler twice.
He already did Dolph Ziggler twice.
Oh, yeah, so Dolph Ziggler twice, the Big Show,
and Dolph Ziggler lost. Like, Dolph Ziggler lost with an advantage and an advantage. And I was like, Dolph, you just, you just trash, Chief. Like, leave.
So looking at the list of people that I just gave you, there's nobody else on Raw. But either they're going to keep the belt on Drew, but then who the hell else would he go up against? We about to see him a third time with Dolph? Or we about to see him with Ric Flair's old ass? Like, who else? There's nobody left that's on Raw. Oh, excuse me, and Seth Rollins. So, excuse me, Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, Dolph Ziggler twice. That's it.
True.
That's literally okay if he wins or whatever like that and go up against Randy Orton. But let's say, like, what happens if it's a fuck finish or something? Drew retains, but then Randy can get a rematch, and it's like, okay, so now y'all be dragging this on. But then, if Drew wins, who else is he gonna go up against?
I don't know.
If Randy wins, that's kind of, I guess, a little bit more plethora. I don't know, but it kind of begs the question that Raw and SmackDown have these problems. Raw has more goddamn baby faces, or actually just people they just refuse to use that are baby faces, and SmackDown has way more heels. Because okay, the Fiend he beats Braun Strowman and he gets the belt. We already saw the Fiend and Daniel Bryan. We're not about to see the Fiend and Braun Strowman again. We damn sure already saw the Fiend and the Miz. We're not seeing that shit again. I mean, unless Roman about to come back, but then that's stupid because then that's you just giving the belt to Bray. You might as well keep the shit on Braun Strowman if you was just going Roman about to come back and you gonna give it to Bray just to give it to Roman. That's a complete fu. There's literally nobody. I mean, I guess the only thing we can either see is Jeff Hardy versus The Fiend or The Fiend versus Mustafa Ali. But what has Mustafa done? He just came back. Well, never mind, because wins and losses and shit don't matter to WWE. You can be gone for like 5 years, come back. I won a championship match. Okay. You could be a part-timer and be like, oh, I want this belt. Okay.
I don't want to lose to
up-and-coming new talent because my son wants me to feel fuck you and your son. And yes, I said it. I don't give a damn. I don't know that kid. I give no fuck. I don't care.
Damn. That's so mean. But
oops.
Let's move on. So, speaking of company stuff, did you see anything on AEW, by the way?
Let's see. Oh, yes. I forgot to mention this about AEW. Everybody needs to vote MJF for the next AEW World Champion.
I'm good. I'm good.
MJF 2020.
Zack Ryder is now on AEW.
He actually does not have a contract with the AEW. He only actually has a 5-match, like a little 5-match deal with.
Yeah, but guess what? The one thing I saw when he was when he hopped in the ring and attacked, guess what I saw?
He looks damn good.
He looked happy.
And he looks damn good.
Yeah, he does. He does. But that's the one thing I like about AEW. The wrestlers are just happy. In fact, one thing I noticed about AEW, and it was random as fuck, is the fact that they don't come out scripted. And I was like, oh shit. They don't script nothing. They do what they do. So if they botch, it's the wrestler botching. Granted, we all know that the wrestler, if like sometimes they don't botch, but they can botch and they're human. I'm not gonna say you suck for botching. I'm just saying, like, bro, come on. But Zack Ryder, he looked genuinely happy. I noticed that Rusev, even though he's not on AEW, just to bring it home, he's super happy. He looks happy as fuck. Him and Lana just fucking stupidly fucking happy. And I was like, that makes complete sense. They just look, not miserable because they don't have to travel as much.
Yeah, they must be super happy because people that they haven't even actually been using correctly, or he's just been kind of faltering. Sean Spears has not really done much or done anything, but every time somebody tells him whatever like that, he's like, I have gotten more TV time than the whole time in these little short few months that I have ever had with WWE. And, all this stuff.
Yeah, he was just in a match with Cody Rhodes on the last pay-per-view. Speaking of pay-per-views, we're going to order that next pay-per-view. I don't really care. I need to see the pay-per-view. We got to order it. We got to order the, what's it called? AEW. No. We had to order Fighter?
All Out. Fighter Fest, was it?
We got to order All Out. We got to order All Out. We got to watch it. Because that Jon Moxley versus MJF is a match I have to see. But, moving on. The Good Brothers, or the Lazy Brothers, as I called them, they're on Impact. Yeah, they're on Impact, and they also genuinely look like they started caring for their job again. What the fuck happened?
Probably not getting paid as much.
Yeah, man. Hey, it doesn't matter. They look happy though. I mean, not happy. They look like they're motivated to work again, and I'm like, oh shit. Did it take you to not make as billions of dollars to do nothing to actually do something?
It's kind of like the thing where for COVID, how you're used to working like 40 plus hours a week, and you're used to doing that, and then you end up like working, like my situation, you end up working less, and it's like go from working 40 to 50 hours a week to working 10, and it's like okay, and then you getting the extra money weekly from unemployment, so it's kind of like, oh well shit, well never mind that. All right, I can sit my ass at home getting all this extra ducats or whatever. Then when you finally go back to work, and it's just like, shit. All right, guess I'm back to working my ass off and stuff again for this money. Kind of like that a little bit. It's kind of like, well, sitting at home, but I'm still getting paid the money. So is it really all that bad? I mean, I get to do all these errands. I get to order all this shit from Amazon. I get to sit here, spend time with the kids, spend time with my family that I don't ever get to see, whatever. And then you go back, and it's just like, fuck, all right. That's kind of what it was. Like, it's not saying that you hated your job or whatever like that, or you hate going back to work, but it's kind of like, damn. All right, cool, I'll go back to work. It's kind of what they did,
Pretty much. It's kind of like they decided that, it's better to just, make your name for yourselves like you did when you was in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Then, yeah. But moving on from that, MJF, what the fuck? That promo that he cut was so good. It was so damn good that I actually slightly was like, I think we need to give that man the belt. Like, literally, legit, I was like, we may have to order the pay-per-view off of general principle. You also still have to order the last pay-per-view.
And guess what? I would be fine with that. It's not like, I don't know why people sit here and complain, oh, $50, $60. Like, okay, you pay that for the fucking WWE subscriptions and shit like that, and then the monthly shit for it, whatever like that. And it's shitty. Let's see. Shitty WWE pay-per-views, shitty WWE Raw and SmackDown, NXT even feels different, or paying about $50-$60 and stuff like that one time to watch a good, if not great, pay-per-view from AEW. Oh, look at that. I'm thinking about it. AEW, I'll pay that.
Speaking of, I actually saw a video where somebody said that WWE has a better roster, and I was just like, half of them are leaving. Yeah, I was like, I don't see half of them. And then they tried to say the women's division in WWE was better. I was like,
it is, but we don't see them, or
we only
they
see
used
like
properly.
3 people.
They have them doing fucking karaoke.
Oh my god, I genuinely tried to erase that from all memory. Oh god, they did that? Oh yes. My god, I totally forgot about that nonsense. I didn't watch it and I did not care. And when I was looking at the highlights, I was like, karaoke? Yeah, no. I saw one of the Usos in the middle of the ring and I was like, I'm not watching this. I'll never watch this.
This is actually very weird. I am still on... Hold on, I may even go on a different thingy because I'll try to look up the actual roster for WWE. Hold on, I'm actually going to thingy because that joint was not updated. Because if that was correct, that joint was not updated. That joint still Sarah Rusev and Sarah Logan on there. I was like,
oh no, they are not there no more. They ain't there no more.
Not updated.
They are not updated.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah. That ain't it, Chief.
But yeah, it's just stuff like that, man. You're just like, yo, come on, bro. Let's see, what else do we have to talk about here? Yes, The Rock and his manly-looking ex-wife bought.
That is terrible.
His ex-wife looks like a very strong-jawed woman with muscles. And I did not realize that it was his ex-wife.
Hey. Get one of those.
That's what she looked like. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Well, I mean, maybe. I guess she must have did something somewhat right if she married The Rock. So I guess
and then they divorced.
Yes, she did. Well, she might have just locked her jaw too many times on him. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Chief.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Like that's probably what happened. But yeah. So so what do you feel about The Rock buying the XFL from Vince McMahon?
Hilarious.
You find it hilarious? Do you think it's going to be good?
Absolutely hilarious. Apparently, no. Apparently, what I also heard was that I guess they was trying to cancel the deal. Like WWE, like Vince McMahon and his team, because they feel as though that the XFL was worth more. So pretty much, it sounds like that somebody is trying to be like, oh, well, you want to buy this? Well, we're going to have to make you fork over more money. That's what that sounds like. Which, at the end of the day, this is going to end up being hilarious because, Vince McMahon, according to certain people or whatever, and Vince was already annoyed. Vince already gets annoyed if you go out of WWE and make a bigger name for yourself.
Yeah, he gets super annoyed, and then once you're back in the company, and then you're like, no. Like right now, John Moxley, he would be like, yeah, I'll pay you this much to come back.
John wouldn't even look at it. He'd be like, don't tell me no numbers. I don't care. I don't want to know. I'm not coming back. But it's
John
just,
like, nah, bruh, I'm making more fun at fucking AEW. Chris Jericho was like, yo, I'm making the fun at AEW. And I'm a majority holder in the company. So is fucking Cody Rhodes. Ayo, Vince McMahon literally shot himself in the penis when it came to Cody Rhodes. But, like, legit, Vince needs to stop. Like, I wish he would kind of think for a second on why NXT is so successful the way it is. Because they're in one spot and a lot of people don't want to leave. I hope he noticed that a lot of people don't want to leave NXT because a lot of people just like, nah, bro.
Yeah, because they're gonna go up to the main roster and, like, seriously, all it's gonna happen to Io Shirai as soon as you get up there. Here you go, Kabuki Warriors 2.
Oh my God, I hope they don't do that.
You know it's coming. And Vince McMahon with the whole Candice LeRae. Oh, she's another little blonde. Oh yeah. Vince gonna tear that ass up.
Yeah, that was fucking terrible. Yo.
Although I have to admit, I'm not really kind of liking like this whole Poison Pixie gimmick shit she got going on in NXT, but I guess.
Who?
Candice LeRae.
Oh.
I was saying she goes up to the main roster. Vince is gonna tear that ass up. Another little small blonde. Yeah.
You'll be like every match. You're in every match.
And then like you already see what he's doing to Shayna Baszler. Could you imagine what he's gonna do to Jessamyn Duke or Marina Shafir? They're kind of manly looking as well. They're not about to. Yeah.
That's gonna be funny. It's gonna be super funny.
Which is kind of wrong. Like I can't help the way I look. I mean, well, I guess technically nowadays you can. You just can do like Charlotte. Titties not big enough. Poop. Here you go. My ass still flat. I don't understand that with Charlotte. Like, does Andrade like tell her, or like, do you think anybody's gonna tell her like, hey Charlotte, instead of you getting your breasts, because now you're just gonna be built like Wendy Williams. Like you're just gonna be built like the letter P. Like. Fix your ass. Yeah, they say that Wendy Williams, her body shape is like a capital P.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
It's like a stick, and then like just the boobs come out, so the boobs make like the top part of the P. It's true. That's what she look like. That's what Charlotte about to look like. Charlotte about to look like a capital P. Like,
a lot of people think that
ass.
Wendy Williams was a man too. That's weird.
Oh yeah, well that's Wendell. But anyway,
what?
What?
I did a lot of research. I don't think that's true.
She's just very manly.
Okay, that makes
looking.
more sense. Yeah,
very manly looking. Very strong in the face, and the hands.
Yeah. Okay. Ow, that makes more sense.
And in the neck, maybe saw Adam's apple.
Anywho, so let's wrap this up because we're just about done, and we talked about it. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Oh wait, no, we barely talked about The Rock and what's called buying the XFL. Do you have any other opinions on that or anything like that, or?
I don't know if I ever saw like the reason why or like what. Excuse me. What he's going to do with it? Like, I don't know.
He's probably gonna get super rich off of it.
Well, besides that, right? But is he gonna do like how the MLB's doing and just no crowds, or I don't.
9 times out of 10, no crowds or crowdless or barely any crowds.
Like, did he do it to spite Vince McMahon?
I would have did it to spite Vince McMahon. I would have changed it from the XFL to the "fuck you, Vince McMahon" XFL.
Oh my gosh! I don't know. There could have been something else. Like, I know he's like a.
Fuck you, Vince.
Oh my god.
FL. Yeah. The FYVMFL. You know, the fuck you, Vince McMahon Football League.
Oh, I can't believe you really sit here typed it out just so you can. Oh my god. Anyway.
Hey, yo, we gotta make up a league like that called the fuck you, Vince McMahon Football League. You know?
Yeah. I hate you. So
I'm about to
like,
make
I know
whole
like The
chat
Rock
in the Discord called the. No, come on.
Oh my god. So I know that The Rock is a businessman and stuff like that, like with him and like the liquor that he's been doing and all other kind of stuff. Which so I guess as a business standpoint, I guess it kind of made sense.
Yeah, if I was in the XFL and I hired somebody, I would be definitely John Madden. But he's retired. I don't give a fuck. Just pay him money so he can say football. Especially in my fuck you Vince McMahon football league, he'd be like, fuck you Vince, football. Anywho, that being said, we're gonna have to end the wrestling cast of the pod here, and we will take that break, that ever so ginger break, and switch to the gaming one in a moment. So, is there anything else you want to say about this?
Your voice hurts my eardrum.
Well, this is Wildfang and of course not Wildfang signing out, of course. Did you know that Wildfang is an acronym for something?
Okay, goodbye everybody.
The W is wow. It's wow.
No.